Hey everyone, welcome to the Spring 2022 Chakra series. As most of you know, I have been teaching this for a pretty long time, this series, back when through the entire time of teaching at the studio and then into this last couple years online. So I am really excited about doing it every year. It's a great reassessment of where we're at, because just like any balancing work, things change. And it's always great to just kind of focus our attention first on the body and then, how those energetics work beyond the mat. And so I want to focus on that body part of it first, because we're starting this series off. We won't be doing the workshop until April 9th. So we'll be several weeks in when we get to that workshop. And so I want you to really understand that we don't need to know too much about what chakras are to get into the body. We're going to, work with legs, hips, core, heart and arms, throat and upper neck, or throat and upper back, and then kind of this internal energy. And we're gonna do that, and it doesn't really matter if we know about what, those other concepts are. The cool thing is that I know this, like the back of my hand. So I can sprinkle in these concepts throughout our texts and our classes, and you can just be focused on the body. And when you're focused on your body, all of a sudden it might start to click where those energetic balances and imbalances off of the mat might fall into play. So we're really focusing on the body first, those areas I just mentioned. Then we're gonna, in the workshop, and also I'll have some resources for you to have beforehand. Then you can start thinking about how these concepts relate to your life off of the mat, and how you can use that physicality to help balance where things feel a little bit off, beyond the mat. So we talk a little bit about excess and lacking, and I don't want that lacking. It's just like there's not a better word for it. I don't want lacking to make you feel like something's wrong, because nothing's wrong, especially when you're here doing the work of finding more balance. Lacking just means that, for example, if you've got a lot of excess of thinking to the future and always planning, you might have some lacking of grounding into where you are right now. There's nothing wrong with thinking about the future and not thinking about where you are right now. It just means that the energy is being put over in this bucket and not down here in that grounding bucket. So that's what I want to just kind of highlight about when I use the word lacking. It's not a bad thing. It's more that we're just reassigning where our energy goes. And that's really what this chakra work is all about, is reassigning, bringing our attention back to what we need right now, and giving some more physicality to those areas that felt a little bit kind of neglected. So I am so excited to start this series. I'm so happy that you're here. Please join the text group if you haven't already. The housekeeping parts are that we've got that workshop on April 9th, and that the final week of this class, which is I believe April 19th, we're gonna have a 75-minute practice instead of 60, so that we can get that full chakra flow in. It is so fun, really invigorating. That will be, both the workshop and the chakra flow will be accessible through early May, because I'll be gone. So I'll leave those Zoom links available for you to continue, either to catch if you missed them, or to repeat if you're interested in that. So thank you so much for being here. I am really excited to start this journey. And the best part is that when we are concluding the 7 weeks, we are deep into spring. We are in mid to late April. things really shift when we start this practice right now. So welcome aboard, and I'm so happy to have you.